Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azhan bin Khalid from BEEI, and in this video I will present about my DBB project, which is titled Smart Departmental System Using Effective Power Consumption System. In this modern age, majority of the population of the earth get their daily needs from the departmental store, since it is more convenient. With the increasing amount of departmental store, the power consumption is also increasing. The rising of power consumption has led to multiple complications. It is very crucial that we control these issues before it gets out of hand. The automated control system is a fruitful idea that helps reduce the power consumption that will minimize the cost of production. Furthermore, this automated control system does not require human interaction to be executed. For the project description, this project is about developing an energy-saving departmental store system using effective power consumption system. In order to do so, Arduino Uno is chosen to be the microcontroller connected to electronic circuit, multiple sensors and outputs. The presence of human in a certain area is to be detected by a motion sensor that will send a signal to the Arduino. The air moisture surrounding the fruits and vegetable section will be detected by humidity sensor. And the temperature inside the refrigerator is to be detected by temperature sensor. Then the Arduino will control the respective output device such as lights, air humidifier and refrigerator depends on the situation with the help of relays. The main objective of this project is to lower the power consumption of departmental store as well as to save the energy. In order to do that, these objectives must to be achieved. First, we have to design an intelligent system that aims to minimize the energy consumption. Second, we have to develop a system that automatically control the output of appliances, and then we have to compare the power usage before and after the system has been implemented. Next, we move on to the problem statement. Day by day, the Earth is facing an imminent threat due to overusage of energy. When we consume more energy, the amount of toxic fumes released by the power plant is also increasing, perishing the Earth's natural resources and disrupting ecosystems. Including thermal plants and renewables, there are approximately 30,000 power plants from 164 countries throughout the world. Most power plants burn oil, fossil fuel and coal to generate energy. The result of this combustion, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are released to the air that we breathe. The greenhouse effect is a natural phenomenon that causes the temperature of the Earth's surface to rise. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that leads to majority of air pollution. Since the power plants burning more fuel to generate more energy, too much heat trapped by the extra carbon waste. The greenhouse gas emission affecting the Earth by rising the temperature, heat waves and drought. Other than making the sea level higher, it also increases the intensity of natural disasters such as haze and acid rain. Nowadays, most of people are struggling to live their daily life. This is due to the fact that their daily expenditure increased or their monthly income has decreased. In this COVID-19 era, we have heard a lot of individuals that lost their job because their company cannot survive the loss that hit them. In order to lift the little bit of burden upon their shoulders, this automated system can help lower the daily expenditure by decreasing the groceries price in the departmental store. If the power consumption of a certain departmental store is high, the electricity bill will also be high. When the energy consumption is reduced, less amount of cost needed for the departmental store to be paid to the electricity provider. Hence, it can lead to departmental store lowering the price of daily needs that is sold in the departmental store. Next, we move on to the novelties and inventiveness. The use of multiple sensors help to determine the condition for each of the parameters and automatically control the outcome of the actuators. PIR sensor will detect the human presence in a certain lane. LM35 will detect the temperature inside the refrigerator chamber, and DHT11 will detect the level of humidity in the air surrounding. User can control the light outcome by using the touchscreen provided. The touchscreen also provide the menu for the user to display the level of humidity in the air and the surrounding temperature. Next, we move on to the methodology. As we can see from the flowchart, on the early stage of this research, The problem statement was declared, followed by the objective or the research. The next step is literature review. A few previous papers has been published that related to the project were studied and be made as references to this project. After the result of student supervisor discussion, this review and research are carried out after the objectives and the aims of the project are acknowledged. Related information to this project are gathered through literature review. As soon as the required information that has been gathered is sufficient, the project carries on with electronic circuit design. Next, using Arduino, designing the program development will be taking place. Next, we move on to the result of the project. The result of this project obtained by making observation on the customer's behavior in a departmental store. The departmental store divided into several sections, including raw food, dry food, toiletries, electrical appliances, stationeries, and cloth. Each section were observed for an hour during both peak hours and non-peak hours. The time taken for human presence in the section were recorded. By implementing this project, the lights will turn off if there is no presence of human. By using the correct formula, the total energy consumption by the departmental store is being compared between using the automated control system and without using the automated control system. As we can see from the table, by using LED bulb with the help of automatic control system, the total energy consumed for a day is 391 kilowatt per hour. Meanwhile, for the fluorescent lamp without using the automatic control system, the total energy consumed for a day is 1756 kilowatt per hour. For the conclusion, this automatic control circuit system, which include lighting system, refrigerator temperature control and air humidity control, clearly can save power consumption for the departmental store. Typical lighting system that most departmental store use nowadays consume a large amount of power over the years. Switching from fluorescent lamp to LED bulb alone can already save the power consumption. By implementing the automatic control system by the help of PIR sensor, it can save the energy even more. The temperature inside the refrigerator plays an important role to preserve the freshness of the food inside. If the refrigerator's temperature is set too low, the freshness of the food cannot be preserved properly. But if the temperature is set too high, there will be the presence of frost and will froze the food inside and make it difficult to take out. So it is important to get the temperature just right. The temperature control that include in this project is also can save the energy. By controlling the temperature inside the refrigerator, the energy consumption can be optimized. In the case of automatic humidifier, not only it can save the energy, but it can also save the material cost. This is due to the fact that humidifier can preserve vegetables and fruit much longer. Dry air will make the vegetables and fruit dry and damaged. Graphic user interface gives the user freedom to choose whether they want to turn on the lights or not. This feature might come in handy. It is also convenient to know the temperature and the level of humidity of the surrounding. Okay, first of all, I will demonstrate about the GUI, which is the graphic user interface. Here we have the touchscreen module. If we click on the control lamp, okay, the display will be lamp off, and that is a green button for on and the off button, which is the red button. So if we click on the on button, so the lamp one will be on, and if we click on the off button, which is the red button, so the lamp will be off.
Let's have a closer look for the GUI. We press the control the lamp, and now it will display the lamp is off. Right here, lamp is off, and if we press the green button here, so now the lamp will switch on. Then if we press the off button here, the lamp will be off. Okay. So here we have the close look of the temperature and humidity. So as you can see, the temperature is 30.8 degrees Celsius and the humidity is 60% at this moment.
Okay, now we move to the automatic lighting system. So as you can see, the center here is for the PIR sensor, and the ones here is for the LDR. So whenever the surrounding is dark, so the light will turn on. As you can see, we have the torchlight here. If we point at the LDR, now the lamps will die. Right.
As I move my hand in front of the PIR sensor, the motion will be detected and the lamp will be turned on. So as you can see, now the humidity is at 62% and the humidifier will be turned on. When the humidity in the air approaching 80%, then the humidifier will be automatically turned off. When the temperature inside the refrigerator chamber is above 16 degrees Celsius, then the thermoelectric cooler will start to cool down, and after a while the water droplets start to appear. The fan behind the refrigerator will also turn on when it detects that the temperature inside the chamber is above 16 degrees Celsius.